moment, it hooks.
Like Kyle Hammonds, he got a good rush off that left side. Got in there, but I'm not sure if he got a hand on it or if that one just sailed off to the right. At any rate, it's the first miss of the game for Carlson. Leatherneck ball at the 25. A score wins it for them. They give it to McGuire. McGuire down at the 24-yard line, a gain of 1. Carlson made one from 24 earlier in the game. Unable to come up with that one, which would have been the go-ahead. So now here in the second overtime, it's 2nd and 9 for Western Illinois. 3 receivers in for McGuire, with Knuffman looking on. Off the fake, McGuire puts it up top, end zone, Lenore, and incomplete. And a penalty flag comes in. I believe it was Butler on the coverage.
Possibly Butler for, yes, they will call it Butler defensive pass interference.
A huge call here in the second overtime.
And in my mind, he had to make that, Butler had to do that or he's going to be caught.
Pass interference, defense number 22. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, an automatic first down.
Jerian Butler, the senior.
You're good, no, right there. As Lenore turned around, arms still draped around the middle of Lenore's body from Butler.
Good call by you. I believe that he did have to do that in order for that not to be a reception. And a game-winning one at that.
So sometimes you take your lumps, but not in an overtime situation where a field goal could win it.
From the 9, it's 1st and goal. Handoff up the middle. And all the way down to the 6-yard line is Watson, a gain of 3. Knuffman warming up on the sidelines. In position, at least, to get his 2nd game-winning field goal of the year. I remember he's 1 of 3 in this one, and his latest miss was a blocked field goal. But it's 2nd and goal here from the 6-yard line. McGuire trying to find the edge. Does! Leathernecks win! After that quick score, here's Bergner kicking it away. Lenore and Smith back deep into Lenore, fielding this one from the 10. Across the 20, breaks away from a hit, tries to get to the outside and does. Now watch out here as he tries to turn the corner at the 40. And he will be stopped at the 45-yard line. The very last man there to make the tackle did.
And that last man was Ben Kramer, number 85. From around here, Ottumwa, Iowa, 6'1", 200-pound junior. And he's just able to twirl around Lenore when he had open space around the corner. That move right there, where it seemed the wind tugged on his belt, was the move that really was able to stop Lenore.
35-yard return for Lance Lenore as he gets up to the 45-yard line. So here's where the Leathernecks will begin. First possession offensively in the second half, and it starts with Watson. And he gets right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You can tell that play had nothing. Defensive line with a good charge, and they were able to push him back right away. You just tell that the offensive line didn't have position on that play, and Watson was doomed.
So 2nd down and 10 after the gain back to the line of scrimmage. Now Watson lining up at receiver here. He's in the slot at the bottom of your picture with Lenore. With Stacy Smith in the backfield, and they swing it out to him as he looks to do some damage in the open field. Penalty flag comes in as Smith cuts it back. He's still on his feet, picking up the first down to the 40, but a penalty flag out of the backfield.
That's the point right there. Not good if you're the Leathernecks of that flag coming out of the backfield. Some good.
Holding. Offense, number 39. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Larry Harris.
Larry Harris of holding, and that was after the play. That's after the pass was already released and Smith was already out in the open. And Larry Harris knows that he's an experienced, disciplined player that normally doesn't make a mistake like that.
Yep, senior fullback tight end. Called for the penalty, so it's 2nd and 16 as that was a spot foul, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so they back him up to the 39. 4 receivers in for Norvell. And he'll throw for it. Sideline toss. Borsellino's got a step. He's got the ball. Joey Borsellino for the touchdown. 61-yard touchdown catch and run for Borsellino. And the Leatherneck answer with a score of their own.
Down 2, hoping that they can get a different outcome this time on their home floor.
And Garrett Covington waiting for that one to bounce its way in. Covington gets his first free throw of the game.
It looked like he willed that one in right there. Redrick tried to use a little bit of telepathy to get that ball in the basket. It worked, whatever you got to do.
So Covington, as I said, his first free throw, 12 points in the game. And make it 13.
Yeah, tale of two halves right now for Garrett Covington. 13 points in this game, as you said. He's now 5 of 11 from the floor. A much better field goal percentage here in this half for Western Illinois' leading scorer on the season.
Started this game out 2 for 6, did Covington. He said he has heated up in the second half. Smallwood dribbles it off his own leg, but it was Patterson who was there to regroup. And now Thurman with the turnaround. He got fouled by Stensgaard.
The crowd here inside Western all not agreeing with that call. Neither does Tate Stensgaard, saying he just went straight up with that one, but that was a grown man move right there by Thurman. Look at the elevation. We've seen plenty of good jump shots, plenty of good dribbling, and plenty of good hook shots right now. I think, are we back in 1979 right now with all these hook shots?
That first free throw from Thurman coming up well short. He's just a 67% free throw shooter on the season. Thurman, perhaps one of their best post threats, averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds a game. That 7.3 rebound mark is the best on this Omaha team this year.
Yeah, really no size for Omaha. Inside, you've seen Western Illinois have to counter that, normally running 4 guards. This is the first time kind of all game we've seen them with 2 post players in Chapman and Stensgaard out there on the floor.
1-point lead for Omaha, and changing that was Mike McClusack, knocking down the triple from the left corner. McClusack on the board from downtown. Leathernecks back in front by 2. Mike McClusack has 12 in the game. Patterson threw it away. It's McClusack with the steal. And now the Leathernecks are on the fast break. Mike McClusack off the glass and in. Timeout on the floor as McClusack rattles off 5 straight and gives his team a 4-point lead.
And how about the